guys, welcome back to another video on the channel. Here we have our Supercharged G35. As you guys know, a couple days ago this thing had a check engine light. We took our G35 to go get scanned. It turns out that is a crankshaft sensor, and while we're down there, we're might as well gonna go ahead and replace the oil. I think it's that time of day. Hey guys, before we begin this video, I do want to give a special shout out to GentleBand. GentleBand creates handcrafted rings, and today we're gonna go ahead and open this. You can tell straight off the bat how amazing the packaging is right here. Nice silky black box, and once you open the box, you are greeted with the certificate of craftsmanship. In this certificate, it gives you a registration number, a date of creation, and the person who actually created your ring. Now this ring specifically, the one they sent me, is called Eternus. Now this Eternus ring is made from opal, ceramic, and meteorite materials, giving it this amazing look. I'm gonna try to get close here for you guys, but you guys can see the meteorites right here. The detail looks absolutely insane. The meteorite just shines in the sun. Now this isn't the only design they have. They have silver, they have gold, and they have some cool ones like this lightning one right here. It looks absolutely insane. If you go to their shop right now, they're having a 20% off discount, but if you use code BeDistinct, you get 25% off your purchase, and you get to add one unique piece to your collection. Alright fam, let's go ahead and jack up the G35. By the way guys, we're getting a new wrap color for the G35. This wrap has been on here for 2 years, now going on to 3. So definitely need to swap it this time. It's going to be a freaking red, like a blood vampire red. I think it's going to look insane, but it's going to swap out, man. So we're going to be unwrapping this G35 very, very soon. Even though the midnight purple is freaking badass. Then I'm telling you guys, sometimes it sucks filming for Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube, because you guys know Instagram, you film it vertically like this, so it doesn't make sense, but for YouTube, it's landscape. And so I'm making videos for Instagram too, and I completely almost finished the job. Anyways, let me tell you what happened. Pretty much switched out the oil. We're done with the oil change. Oil came out golden brown. Honestly, it could have had a lot more miles left on it, but it came out. We did the oil filter. We got to put in the oil. Everything's going good so far, but I did want to show you the crankshaft sensor. We did finish that as well. We somehow managed to do no spills, but let me show you where the crankshaft sensor is at. Then you kind of go here, and it's kind of located where the transmission meets the motor. Crankshaft sensor is located right there. It's a very easy, you just unplug it, take out, it's a 10mm bolt, you take out the sensor, and that's it, man. Probably the easiest install I've done today. I've switched out almost everything: ball joints, bushings, diff bushings, coils, whatever. I've done most of it on the G35, and this is by far the only actual mod where you can say, yeah, it literally only takes 5 minutes, and it actually does take 5 minutes. I did want to go ahead and show you guys the sensor though. You guys can see the sensor right there. There's some like gunk on it. It kind of makes sense that this poor guy, I mean, this thing's been there for 90 something miles, so 90,000 miles. Go ahead and wrap this up. We still got to switch out the supercharger oil though. That's coming up right now. So a little before we wrap things up, let's go ahead and clean our mess. This is a good measurement of how strong you are, because if you come back the next oil change and you cannot take this out, you got weaker, my boy. You got. All right guys, and just when we were about to finish, we couldn't do it. You guys saw me struggling there for quite some time trying to take out this freaking end cap from the blower to drain. Turns out I was cross-threading it, and it's cross-threaded, so now I don't have an end cap. We're gonna see if we can find one at Home Depot. How did something like that even happen? So basically I have these ratchets. They're not like they're the ones where you can, right? It's like a freaking ratchet like this. So you know, righty tighty, lefty loosey, right? I was like, okay, lefty loosey right here, that must be loose. So I put it in like that, and I was like, why isn't this loosening? And it goes like loose and stuff like that. Well, it turns out it's lefty loosey if I'm pointing this way like this. But that drain plug is like under, so I was actually tightening, and it was supposed to be inverted. Oh my god, always things go like this. Alright guys, we're back. We went to Tognotti's to pick up some extra caps that they had, so I ended up stripping the cap. So we got some new ones, and it actually fits, so that's really good. All right, guys, we're gonna fill this up with oil. Oh my God, why is that so hard? Oh, that's what like told me, because you can just stick a screwdriver in there and.
That's kind of lit.
Yeet.
Probably the only good toy. Rear right transmitter sensor.
Rear right transmitters. Is that like stereo?
No, it's just it's fucking random wiring sensor.
All right, guys, we're pretty much filling up the blower now. Every 7,000 miles, we change it by manual. It's only had 5,000 miles since I swapped it last time. And then the way you know it's done is once it starts overflowing, but right now it's swallowing. All right, we let it ran. Check engine light is officially off. Well, for now. You know, it could turn on any second, but for now it's off. Hey guys, before we end the video, we drove the G35 all day yesterday. No check engine light. And let's see how the oil level is doing. So right in the middle. Right in the middle. I only put one full, gallon of that Rotella. That's about 4 quarts. Usually these G35s takes 5, I believe, and I might put like a little dash sprinkle of some extra oil, just like a little tiny bit, and call it a day. Anyways, guys, that was a wrap. Thank you guys for tuning in, and I'll catch you guys next episode.